Welcome back to Doc's Hot Shop and Forge. So today we're going to get a start on scraping in the fuller. So we'll be using our little scraper that we've made. It's patterned on a wooden spoke shave and should do the job quite reasonably well, I hope. So we'll start with this side, which will set our center line, and then once we've got this side done, we'll do this side, which has got a slight wobble right about here. It's less than 1 millimeter, but it is visible. And once we've got that done, we actually got the fullers to end at the same spot. So once we've got that done, then we'll make certain that our pattern is symmetrical in line with the center line of the fuller down the length of the full length of the blade. And then we'll start grinding the blade to profile. And once we've got it ground to profile, we'll start working on the bevels themselves. I don't expect to get this all done in the one video, but we may see how much we can condense down. So let's get this bolted down to something and find somewhere comfortable to sit and get started. This will take a while. And incidentally, for those wondering, scraping the fullers is the traditional way to finish the fullers, as in for medieval swords and so on. As I don't have a small enough contact wheel, this is going to have to do for this blade. So let's get cracking and let's try and have some fun. It is not the easiest thing to do. Tighten that up a bit. Now essentially, this process is a bit like using a file with a single tooth. It's actually removing a reasonable amount of metal. Could do with some more light. Alright, I've got to go and sharpen this, because this is quite hard on the blade. Alright, I've got to go and sharpen this, because this is quite hard on the blade. Just wondering if I can take out some of the irregularities first. So all I've done is taken an old file bent it and then reheat treated it. So it's basically as quenched at this point, so glass hard. A little bit twist right here. Interesting. Oh, plus I've got a few of these parts, so I need to make another one. I can. So it has a tendency to chatter, but once you get to a more or less uniform surface, it actually works rather well. This will be down on the guard, so that should be fine. Annoys me that I've got a little bit of a mist right up here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that's very central right there. Let's mark. It's the center, and near enough to it. This side. pretty damn central. Yep. So that's the middle there. Alright, so that's pretty central. There is absolutely nothing wrong with my eye. Now I just need a straight edge. Actually, one thing we need to do is verify that okay, so we've got a little bit of a wobble in the edge along here, so we're going to have to get this hot and just take out some of these little wiggles and wobbles so it's a little bit straighter. And that'll also allow us to forge in the bevels a bit better. So we'll go over to the forge and get things hot and do a little bit of light hammering, just so that we're not grinding away so much material. We've got a lot of edge mass. So at the end of the second video in the Rapier series, we have it ground roughly to profile. We haven't done the tip yet, but we've got it ground to profile. We've got the fuller scraped in. Our improvised little scraper did a brilliant job. Highly recommend it if you don't have a small enough contact wheel to scrape it by hand. It only takes 45 minutes or so to get it done to a point where you can continue with the process, which I found to be quite amazingly fast. What else? The forge for heat treating, so for normalizing, annealing and the quench for the blade is now more or less complete. I'm currently in the process of waiting for the Satanite to turn up in the mail, whilst the rigidizer is drying. What I've done is, as you'll see, is convert a 45 kilo or 100 pound propane tank into a low temperature forge essentially. I don't need it to get above 900 degrees, so I'm not particularly concerned about the volume. So that's where I'm going to leave off. If you've enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up. Feel free to share on social media. And if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love it if you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, when you do, ring the notification bell. So get out to your shop, have some fun, learn a new skill. Scraping the fullers was definitely one for me. But above all, stay safe, and I'll catch you for the next one.